Hello, YouTube. How we doing today? What is going on, everybody? Hello and welcome back. Days Gone Remastered. I'm a little bit concerned because that's like not the bike that should be on my start screen. I'm a little bit concerned. We'll investigate that here in a second. But if things are working out properly, then what we're going to do is some more Survival 2 Permadeath. Whole game. Yeah. Let's say hi to the chat, and then we're going to see, make sure I have the right save on my machine, because that's not the bike that should be on the starting screen. Anyway, check it out. 8-Bit Terror, first one in the chat. It's almost like you knew I was about to go live. Warhorse 500, Deacon Week, Akshat, Phoenix, Daryl and Warren, Charles Beatty, Irish Molly, Hammer Valley, Violent Jones, Obi-Wan, Craig Noby. Craig, what's up, man? Jack Black. Let's see, who else is here at the start? Sin is here. Sin, welcome in. Raekwon the Chef, and that's everybody that made it in for that first little shout out. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for being here. Let's see what we got going on here. I don't see my save. Yeah, let's switch screens here. I don't see my save, man. I'm actually a little bit concerned. It may have overwritten. Okay, so we have. Okay, well, I think we're okay, actually. I think this is going to be it. This should be the one right here, because we were at Lost Lake. It's Survival 2, whole game. It was 2 days ago at around 10:20. This should be the correct save right here. Yeah, that should be the one. Okay. Oh, I was worried, man. I thought we had just lost our Survival 2 Permadeath save.
No, I was very careful. I didn't save anything.
Yeah, so 8-Bit was very careful to not override any saves. But we get on here and we record gameplay to make content and work on the other videos that we're making. We get on there and we do stuff to work on our Hey Drifter channel. Everybody don't forget about the Hey Drifter channel that we started recently. We literally have new videos ready to release for that channel right now. There's one that we just finished uploading earlier today. So really soon there's going to be a fresh channel, a fresh video on the Hey Drifter channel. So yeah, don't forget about that. But like I was saying, we get on there and we create content, and
new video dropping tomorrow.
That's what I was just saying. Tomorrow is when it drops. New video for Hey Drifter dropping tomorrow. Yeah, so I mean, I've done it before myself personally. I've accidentally overwritten my save. I think we had to end our overwhelming force playthrough because I got on there and accidentally wrote over my save game because I was recording content and saved my progress and was like, fuck, I just overwrote my save. Anyway, let's say hello to the folks that just made it in. Matt Russo is here. Matt, what's up, man? Troubled Gamer 22. Hello and welcome. Yeah, Sin. Woo! Right? Okay, so what we're doing in this run for tonight, this is a challenge run. We are doing Survival 2 Permadeath. We have currently cleared the map in the Cascades, Belknap, and Lost Lake. We've done all of the ambush camps, infestation zones, and Nero checkpoints. So we have all of the Nero injectors that are available. We have pretty much all of the XP one can get. There are a handful of hordes left in this region. I generally like to wait to do the hordes in Lost Lake until the point where all of the hordes become available in Lost Lake, and that happens when Deacon and Boozer ride out to chase down a Nero chopper. So we're going to have to do a few story missions before we get to that point. So for right now, all we've got is some story missions that are ready to rock and roll. We have Searching for Lisa and I Need Your Help. So I think we're going to go do Searching for Lisa, and then we'll pop up here and do the I Need Your Help mission for O'Brien. Let's kick it off, man. Let me check the current time. Yeah, we're ready to rock and roll. 7:14 in the AM. Let's do it.
Let me tell you, they call him that.
Dude, you accidentally wrote over your Horde 2 Permadeath, and it was on the last mission. Wow. Holy shit, man. That's rough. Now, I do have a little bit of good news for myself. I do back everything up to the cloud. I do make sure every time I shut the game down, I put my saves uploaded to the cloud. So like we do have a possible backup, and then I also have it on my other PlayStation over here. So even if we were to accidentally overwrite a save, it's pretty likely we could recover it from the cloud saves. Holy shit, Mark G, what's up, Mark? And with that super chat, haven't felt good the past 2 days, but hope all is well. Damn, what's going on, Mark? Tell us what's up, man. Are you sick or something? Yeah, sorry to hear that, bud. Yeah, for real. All right, let's rock and roll. We do still want meat. We want absolutely as much meat as we can get. Now, we've hit level 2 already. Why is this bear just chilling? You all right, man? Oh, there we go. Now we got his attention. Hey, buddy. No. We're going to play this a little bit safer. Get some trees between me and him. Fuck up his line of sight a little bit. Yeah, I'm not really trying to get eaten by a bear on my permadeath run. There we go. Wolves. I saw it. We're about to get eaten.
This.
Where's the other one? I see you running off. No, man. No. You don't get to come over here and fuck with me and then just take off running. No. We're not doing that. Next one. We still have one on us? Yeah, we do. There we go. Okay, that's all 3 of them and the bear. All right. Wow. Fucking hell, man. They ramped it up for the Survival 2 permadeath run, didn't they? Anybody else? Anybody else coming to the party? No? All right, let's do this. We miss saying hi to anybody. Anybody else pop in? Robert Reynolds is here. Robert Reynolds, what's up, man? High on Life 2. I am not familiar with that. What is that? Is that a game? Is that a movie? I don't know that one. I've never been just high on life before. Nylon Girl 92. Hello and happy Wednesday. What's going on, Nylon Girl? Welcome in. Irish Molly just finishing up Aspen Butte. Oh, the ambush camp down there? Cool. Is that? I was like, oh man, is that Marauders? No, dude, that's fucking Lost Lake Camp. That is a good way to start the stream. I think a more interesting way to start the stream would have been if we got eaten by a bear and or wolves. But, you know, it's good that we did not. Okay, I don't know where the other 2 corpses are, so we're going to hop on the bike to expand the radius of the mini-map and then check again. There's one right over here. What do we have here? That should get us a little closer to the other wolf. Where you at, buddy? Oh, I see. I couldn't see him because he was in the fucking bushes. It's a game, an amazing game. Weird, but amazing. Okay. Junior Maddox 25 over there on Twitch. What's going on? Let's see, and I think the next wolf should be up this way, and I just saw some deer. We may try to get those as well. Where's that wolf at, man? I know he kind of run off a little ways. He was a little bit outside the effective range of the SMP-9, but we were fortunate enough to get the kill anyway. Man, where's that fool at? We wasted that ammo on him. I want that meat. Well, damn. All right, never mind. Guess I'll take a deer. Where'd the deer go? Fine. Fuck it. Let's go. Okay, I really should be paying attention to the game and not the chat. I am trying to remind myself constantly, slow down. Watch your environment. Pay attention. Look out for shit. One mistake, and it's game over. pressure's on, man. And we're getting to the point in the game where shit gets harder. You know, you start unlocking tougher and tougher enemies. We'll have breakers spawning in before long. You know, all kinds of crazy shit.
She's got to be out here somewhere.
Now, I do have a bit of a pro tip for this one. I have a certain way I like to do this. There's probably better ways to do it, but this is how I like to do it. I'll park the bike right here behind the fence, behind the house. And then that way when I go in and I, you know, toward the end of the mission, the raiders spawn in, we can just go out the back of the house and fuck off. We don't have to worry about them. You sound like you're getting awfully close, and you are. Hey, we just got that skill. Yeah, there we go. Just unlocked that skill just recently. I like that knee to the face. You go, Deacon. All right, let's see. Mark Brewington, what's up, man? Gonna be lurking for a bit? All right, bud.
Yeah, this'll do it.
Thank you for being here, dude.
Inside here.
Robbie McCauley has joined the chat. Robbie, what's up?
All right. Where are you, kid?
Yeah, I'm not, I see your question there, Jack Black. I'm not a big fan of the BND 150. It's one of those things that you can totally run for fun. And some of the resources like the, well, here, I can answer your question more easily by linking one of our videos. The Infinite Loot video will explain exactly what loot can respawn and what loot will not respawn and how to make it respawn. So yeah, the BND 150 rifle is pretty intensive on resources, but some of them can be made to respawn.
That sounds like something she would write.
The amazing tactic is to never engage, right? Jason McDaniel, what's up, man? Welcome in. Howdy, howdy. Yeah, see, I just like to slip out the back.
What's that? You hear something? What's that?
Yeah, I finally hit one of those quick time events. The ones against humans and swarmers are the easiest. The reachers, the breakers, reachers, and ragers, I rarely ever actually score one of those. I was playing just for fun last night downstairs on the PlayStation we have downstairs. Just kind of tooling around, fucking off a little bit. And I managed to hit one of the quick time events on a rager, and I was like, oh my God. That never happens, man. Now, this reminds me, there is actually a horde and marauders at this location. Should we take out the horde first? Kind of clear that variable before we even move in? We could do. It's not necessary, but we could do. How are we doing on ammo? I know we used a lot of SMP9 ammo killing those animals. So there's some of the human marauders right there. Let me find some bushes real quick. See, the horde's just right across the street there. Sometimes you can get the horde to take out the humans for you.
I know something's out here.
Where'd she go? Let's see. I see you running around over there. Debbie Lanham. What's going on, Miss Debbie? And ALB, welcome in. ALB, Debbie Lanham. How y'all doing? So I was trying to explain to someone on the Days Gone subreddit just the other day how to improve their chances of scoring a headshot. And I mentioned that little trick right there of like lining up the shot and just letting the enemy walk into it. That's one of my favorite ways to deal with that. Almost guaranteed accurate shot placement. Just line up your shot and let them walk right into it. Twisted Metal Season 2. Yeah. That's going to be cool. Take out the horde? Yeah, I think we're going to. I mean, I know I just said earlier that I often wait until we can do all of the hordes in this region, but I mean, we're right here.
I need these.
Horde is present. I can hear them already. Thank you so much, Violent Jones. That's okay. So I see. Since Claire was recording, she may have disabled that one because I saw almost everything else was accurate. No field of view is wrong. No persistent center dot. Let's see, what else are we missing? Yeah. Thank you. Good job, Miss Violent Jones. I think we're set now. Robert Reynolds, let's do it. Yeah, man. Claire fiddling with my knobs again. Changing my settings around. Oh. What are you guys shooting at? Pick that up later. All right, let's do this. What do we have? We should have plenty of gear. Yeah, shit, we're good to go, man. We are doing just fine. So I know this horde hangs out kind of deep within their cave. So I'm going to use a flashbang to pull them out. That should get them moving this direction. Once we get them moving, then we'll drop an attractor there to actually pull them out fully where we want them. Let's do that. We do have the ability to purchase grenades from Tucker's camp. We'd have to drive all the way up to Belknap to do it, but we can just go buy grenades now, which is neat. And just for fun, let's do one attractor bomb. And then we'll go firearms. It wasn't a tractor bomb, right? Okay, let's go. And we're moving. Run through this little choke point here. Here we go. And that's the West Fur Horde. Done. Now, that probably pissed off the Marauders. That should have got their attention for us. No Marauders coming to investigate? Oh, well, we have some freakers over there. But no Marauders. Interesting. These freakers must have killed the Marauders for us.
Make something out of it.
Well, that's fun. Let's make sure, shall we? No Marauders. I saw you trying to jump at me, young lady. None of that. Women trying to throw themselves at me. What would Claire say? All right, yeah, check it out. The Marauders killed the Freakers for us. I said that wrong. The Freakers killed the Marauders for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, Deacon agrees. Right on. Got some good shit off those guys. Nice.
All right, I'm here.
Jesus, don't.
Uh-oh, you about to do a shot of whiskey and turn on the steam deck. Hell yeah.
About Sarah, about the woman that I put on your chopper.
Something.
Bada boom indeed, huh?
Hey, wait. It's gonna take some time, okay? I'm risking my neck here. If anyone back at HQ finds out, those guys with the guns over there,
You're
they'll
all
follow
on
orders
the
without
same
question.
team, O'Brien.
I think I may have a sip of whiskey myself tonight. I got some work done. I completed a script and completed recording some footage myself for the next video I'm releasing.
It's a wavelength recorder, and
I got some work done today. Shit, I got some yard work done today also. Got up early, went out and mowed the front yard, pulled a bunch of weeds.
Look, Deacon, John, if you want me to risk my
Yeah,
neck
it's been
when you find
a
out
fairly
anything
productive
about
day.
Sarah, then yeah, I'm gonna need you to do something for me. Keep the radio close. I'll contact you in a couple of minutes.
Contact your mom in a couple of minutes.
You don't even know my name? Or
Yeah,
you know it before
Shields.
we're done, O'Brien. And keep the radio close. It's been right here the whole time, you son of a bitch. Jesus
Down,
Christ,
Deacon.
how long do I have to wait now?
Oh, Robbie, you gonna have some ice cream. Cool, man. What flavor?
You there, Deacon?
Yeah, I'm here. Now,
What's your favorite flavor of ice cream, everybody? Tell me what you're into.
I put a blocker on this channel. It's secure.
What do you want?
I've sent a series of coordinates to your radio. I need you to go.
Oh, Jason, you mowed the lawn today as well. Right on.
Why?
Just listen to me.
I hate yard work. I really do. I take pride in it now because, like, we own our home. The yard here was an absolute fucking jungle when we first moved in. It actually took me about the first summer to get the yard under control here. So I mean, it ain't nothing special, but we worked hard for it, you know?
Each other. Nobody knows what anyone else is doing.
So I'm able to take a little bit of pride in it now, but God, I hate yard work.
Changed. Where?
I sent you the coordinates.
Okay, Jesus.
It is different here in Colorado, though. Because, like, I remember, like, a couple of weeks ago when I first mowed the yard for this season, it was like 62 degrees and low humidity, like late May, mid-May. I was like, oh, my God, what is this cool weather in May? You know, back in Texas, man, if it were mid-May, it would be like 90 degrees and 80% humidity. Here it was like in the 60s and barely any humidity at all.
Drifter,
O'Brien, yeah, I'm here. What do you,
one of our helos is heading towards your position now. You have to follow it.
You have to follow it.
Follow it. Why?
Do I?
Go! Don't lose it.
Oh,
Jesus, okay. All right.
hey, where you going, man? I was already going the right way. It's like I knew where to go. I just didn't have the mission marker in that position yet. Like, I know it's over here, man.
What's going on, O'Brien? Why am I out here in the shit chasing choppers down?
90 with 70% humidity. Oh my God, yeah. That sounds like some Texas weather, East Texas weather right there, man.
Coordinates to their LZ.
Fuck that, man.
Jesus, don't you guys have spy satellites? Shit like that?
And not that I have access to, no.
Not that I have access to, dummy.
Locked out. Yeah, I heard you.
Don't lose them.
O'Brien, they're landing.
Good. I have their coordinates now via your radio. You better go in on foot.
On foot.
Remember, you can't let them see you.
Raven Black. Are you gonna let me off of the bike? Raven Black Sparrow plays. What's up, man? Welcome in.
Science guy. Like the area secure, guarded by a bunch of coons. I need
86 and 65% humidity. Yeah, South San Antonio. And fucking San Antonio is usually not that bad. You know, as far as humidity and stuff, it gets good and hot down there, but the humidity is normally not like extreme. All right, well, we're about to find out for sure if getting spotted by Nero counts as a death on a permadeath run. This is one I quite often get spotted during.
Do you still have the tracking devices I gave you?
Oh man, you work outside in the Texas heat all day? Oh, fuck that, brother. I've worked outside jobs in Texas, you know, as a young man living in Texas. I did work a couple of jobs that were just outside in the heat. Never again, man, never again. Man, would you turn your ass around? You know I just threw a rock over there, motherfucker. Fuck it, you're gonna try it anyway. Ninja flip.
Gotta be it. What the hell are you guys doing out here?
Oh shit. Ninja flip. Did we pull it off? Oh shit, we about to get spotted. Hey, it's my bush, motherfucker. Just trying to take a dump in the bushes. Calm down. Shit. Spotted by Nero. Okay, well, I guess that didn't count as getting a death. All right, let's try again. Ninja flip. Maybe. Ninja flip. Haha. Pulled it off that time. Yeah. Ninja flip. Speaking week, hacked some weeds, mowed some lawns. Oh shit, you do a mowing. Okay. You work for a company mowing lawns. Damn, all right. Oh, so we're pretty much neck and neck, Raven. All right.
Over 1,000 have been spotted.
Good luck, man. Like, I'm a little nervous, dude. I'm going to be entirely honest. I'm not real confident we're going to finish this run. Like I've said before, it's mostly curiosity. Like, I'm curious to see what's going to end the run.
I'll tell you
Like, what's it going to be? A sniper? A wire across the road? We'll stop into a tree?
You care, aren't you?
It seems likely.
Drifters? Don't you kill them?
Easier to go up the left side, throw a rock, climb the window. That's interesting.
Still alive and listen to him scream.
Did you get my data?
Yeah.
PhD in asshole. I have a PhD, asshole. Yeah.
I'll be in touch.
Which it's ridiculous because later, or I'm sorry, earlier in the story, he tells him, I think when they're getting on the helicopter, he tells him, I'm just a grad student, man. And then later he's like, I have a fucking PhD, okay? Like, really? When did you get that PhD? Between now and the apocalypse? Baz Tweed. What's up, Baz Tweed? How you doing? Boom, skill point. All right, well, let's have a look at the skill points. We're working our way up the melee skill tree. I think it makes sense to increase the damage of crafted and found melee weapons. That makes sense. Who Fan 1? Yes, it is. This is full game. Permadeath. Survival 2. So yeah, one mistake. And it's game over, man. And right now, we're out after dark, which I would not normally do.
She'll set you free.
Copeland, I'd rather not be distracted right now, young man. What are we doing? Just heading back to Lost Lake? Wolves and runners, all right. Or just wolves, I think. Yeah, I reckon we'll take a little wolf meat. Why not? Ha ha. Where's your friend at? No, where's your bitch ass friend at? They always bring friends. Junior Maddox over there on Twitch. Well, I can officially say after today, I like dealing with freaks and rippers more than I like dealing with the VA. Yes, an agency that is actually supposed to be out for you, there for you, to help you and see that your needs are taken care of. And I'd rather deal with freaks and rippers. Yeah, I heard that, man. I got a lot of good friends that are former military, and they all agree. Like, oh, yeah, sure, you have, like, you know, your health care is paid for, not necessarily taken care of. I hear you, man. Time to go. Get away from these freaks, man. I don't like being out after dark. Deacon's afraid of the dark, man. Tyler Wolf 13 popping in on Twitch. What's going on? Yeah, we having a good day so far. How are you?
I've seen him around.
Seen him around. Well, fuck yeah, man. I'm like level 2 here. Calm down. I'm proving myself.
Do they feel pain?
Doing a speed run on Permadeath. Is that our buddy Bacon St. John? That dude's awesome. I'll tell you right now, that dude's awesome. I love watching him play. I'll tell you what, I will often watch Bacon St. John play doing his speed runs because I learned shit that I didn't know. You know, a lot of times speedrunners use very specific tactics that it's like, oh, damn, I didn't know you could do that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's him right on. Oh, next time you're over there, tell him I said hi. Yeah, I love watching that guy's channel. He's awesome.
You here to buy something?
How's it going, Buzz?
I'll fill her up. Bike's looking pretty busted.
Yeah, they're there for you to screw you. Yeah, right. Screw you over. Elijah Anderson, what's going on?
Here if you need me, man.
Actually, I'm a little worried about the new job. I mean, like, not like worried, but they offered me the position a week ago today. So it's been fully a week since they offered the position, said, yes, we want to hire you. Welcome aboard. And I haven't heard shit back from them. I've actually called them twice. And today I called them just today, and I spoke to the guy who's going to be like my top level supervisor, not my immediate supervisor, like the boss. I talked to him and was like, hey, boss, I haven't heard anything back. And I remember last time we spoke, you asked me to check in with you personally if things were taking a while. So I wanted to let you know it's been a full week and I haven't heard anything back yet. And he said, yeah, we are actually having a little trouble with HR right now. We've got a lot of new hires and we're trying to get the, what is it called? The onboarding packet ready for everybody. I was like, okay, no worries, man. I just wanted to let you know, just checking in with you. It's been a week and I haven't heard anything back yet. So should know something by the end of the week, hopefully by Monday. If not, I'm just going to keep bothering them. I'll just keep bothering them until I find something out. I do have the job. I just don't know when I'm supposed to start yet.
Hey, you can't be in
Come
here,
on,
Deacon.
come on. Hey,
Come
what's
on,
going
Deacon.
on? How's he doing?
He needs his rest.
Don't mess with
YT, I apologize. I do not know how to pronounce your name, and I do not want to disrespect you by mispronouncing it. You are now known as YT. Hello, quick question. What would you consider the best all-around sidearm, apart from the SMP9, I guess you're asking? The SMP9 is my favorite sidearm. It's the most versatile sidearm in the game. I'm a big fan of the Mayor, once you get that unlocked. It's really good. Another good sidearm is the Lil Stubby, it's called, but specifically the Little Stubby that you get from Wizard Island, so like the late game Little Stubby. So if not the Mayor or the Little Stubby, another really good sidearm is, I would say, what's it called? The PDW is one that I really like. Highly accurate, decent magazine size, really good sidearm. So yeah, sorry, I almost missed your question there. Thank you for joining us tonight. We have Wowzer. Rex, do you usually take on the Sawmill Horde before the mission? I always take on the Sawmill Horde before the mission. I always take on the Sawmill Horde and the Iron Butte Horde before I head south. Before I go south to take on the militia, that is when I kill the Sawmill Horde, because I like to have the Sawmill Horde is 500 bounties. The Iron Butte Horde is 300 bounties. So that's 800 bounties right there that you can carry south with you to get a head start at the merchants down there. And I see we had another comment. Let's see. 1 second. Just catching up with the chat. Saw a comment I wanted to say something about. YT, you're about to go get started on the hordes to get the SMP9 now. Nice. And Raekwon, as a hiring manager myself, HR is usually why things are slowed down. Most people really don't understand how laborious the process is. Okay. All right. Bonnie Blue took on the Sawmill. Who's Bonnie Blue? Not tonight. It's a bit early. I do always take them early, but it's a bit early in the story for that. It's usually right before I do the Riding Nomad mission. So when you guys will know, when we get to the Riding Nomad mission, that's when we'll go do the Iron Butte Horde and the Sawmill Horde. Yeah, the PDW is modeled after the real-life FN57, which is actually one of my dream handguns. I would love to own one of those.
Only it never shows up.
I'm not sure how reliable they are, though.
All for the Red Cross.
the red.
Mishko, welcome in, Mishko.
You getting it? Medicine.
Well, there's one way to get notifications. On Twitch. Okay.
Maybe even some of those whatever the fucks.
Oh, yeah, Elijah. Yeah. Like I've said, I don't have any, like, high level of confidence that we're going to finish this run. I'm curious to know what's going to end the run. You know, curiosity is compelling me at this point. I want to know how far we're going to make it and
He's working in
what happens. Bonnie Blue is an OnlyFans star who does gangbangs. God, okay, damn.
Now you
All right.
Now you don't.
Sounds hot.
Here.
South of Mount Washington.
That's what he said. It came down.
So she's taking on the whole Sawmill Horde. Oh, my goodness.
Guys,
Now, wait a minute.
listen to the pilot bleeding.
How do you know who Bonnie Blue
on
is?
the ground.
Okay, so you haven't sent anyone to find this.
Nope.
Why not?
Man, I've heard that Black Desert is a good game. I haven't played it myself, but I've heard it's good.
Oh, right. Rippers.
You catch on quick.
Kaze, welcome in, Kaze, on Twitch. Hey, I started this same mission today. How did you do? I know a lot of people really struggle with this mission. And I have a video specifically for this mission. You'll see here in a moment how I do it. But hopefully anybody who needs help with this mission, there's a video for it right there.
Wait a minute. First off,
Oh, you usually don't die on that mission, Elijah. Okay.
you remember that.
Damn.
Second off, you're a
That's
goddamn
rough, man.
drifter. What am I supposed to do? Follow you around like I'm your little bitch? Keep your ass.
Oh, you used to have one and somebody stole it?
I get it.
Someone that you had taken in?
Stand-up guy, right, Schizo?
Damn.
Just trying to stay alive.
Dune Awakening. I like the Dune universe, like the books, like the movie. I haven't really looked at the game yet. What's it like? First-person shooter, third-person shooter,
Gotta do.
third-person open world? What's it going to be like?
That's all we got.
Just snipe the heck out of him?
know what you're
And
saying.
auto shotgun? Yeah, I love having the auto shotgun by that point.
Keep your radio close. I'll be in touch.
Yeah, I've been wanting to take a look at both the Dune game that just came out and also Indiana Jones. Yeah, I've been wanting to take a look at those. It really looks like Days Gone is going to be taking most of our time for the foreseeable future, though.
Yeah, Schizo. I can always count on you.
I was reviewing one of our live streams the other day. Excuse me, I had missed a comment in the chat. Someone was asking what game I'm going to play next, and I was like, shit, what game am I going to play next? I don't know, man. I'm going to be on Days Gone for a while. Third-person open world, you can play against other players, I see. I don't often play games where it's player versus player. I don't generally enjoy that type of experience. I like multiplayer games that are co-op, but I don't do much player versus player stuff. Yeah, Elijah, I know, me too. When I die, it's usually something stupid. No. Ooh, dude, the auto shotgun. God, I love this fucking thing, man. Absolutely. Indiana Jones was fun for about 15 hours, then started getting old. Interesting. All right, so we're going to go out and... So I stopped for a minute because I was trying to consider. During this mission, I like to pick up the MG45 from the Rippers. I currently have the MG45 with the extended magazine. I'm trying to decide. I honestly don't have like a... This is my pro tip method. You could do it either way. You can go in with the sniper rifles. I kind of like to start the mission with the sniper rifle and then pick up the MG45. But I do actually have the option to roll in with an MG45. I kind of feel like the safer bet would be to go in with the sniper rifle and then pick up the MG45. Because if we start off with the sniper rifle, we can use it to eliminate the Rippers and the Ripper heavies and also those Ripper snipers that are up there. So I don't know if I just want to go in and start blasting with the fucking MG45. JX2, welcome in JX2, and Captain Caffeine is here as well. Hey Cap, what's up, man? Deacon Week popping in over there on Twitch. Junior Maddox, you thinking the MG45? No, man. Akaze, I have to agree. I'm thinking the sniper rifle is the safer bet to start off with. So we can eliminate the Rippers. But if we go in with the MG45, we've got the extended magazine on it. It's interesting, even though I've already unlocked the extended mag by hitting level 3 with Tucker, even though I have that extended mag, if I just pick up an MG45 in the wild, you do not get the benefit of the extended magazine. Tough call. Sniper, then pick up the MG45. I think that is the safe bet. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. We're going to roll in with the sniper rifle, the suppressed sniper rifle, use that to eliminate the Rippers, and then pick up an MG45. Let's try it. I mean, fuck it. I've been wondering what's going to end this run. It might be the first breaker boss. Let's go see. JX2, it is the real me. For the real JX2, please stand up.
Hey, St. John, you there?
Schizo, I'm here.
Yeah. We'll use the sniper so we can snipe the Ripper heavies.
I gotta go check on security at the
I'm
border.
gonna stay way away from these freaks. Don't want them jumping at me. Forget about the deer.
No.
Kind of busy right now.
Clue. Why don't you spell it out for me?
I love how sarcastic Deacon is in this bit.
Going out on a limb here. Don't make me regret it.
I already
I'll be
regret
in
it.
touch real soon. In the meantime, make yourself useful around camp. Prove
I'm gonna focus on the gameplay. Chat, just talk amongst yourselves.
Whatever you say. Whatever you say, John. Out.
Yeah. Might got runners on me. There we, ooh, got him with a headshot. Nice.
Hey, St. John, where you at, brother?
Right here, Schizo.
Hey, no skin off.
All right.
Just doing what I
Dealt
can to
with
help
that.
you grow. That business we discussed, let's just say you should head out that way now.
I wonder,
You mean the
is it
border
possible
with
to
the
have the
rivers?
wire trap across the road up here during this mission?
No such thing. All I said was, if you
Got
were thinking
wolves
about
on me,
taking a
that's for
ride,
sure. I
or
just
what
heard
Frenchers
them.
like to call it, ride in the open road. Now
There
would be
they
a
are.
good time to do it. You got me?
One's up close.
Schizo, like always, I got you. St. John out.
Shit, I just triggered the marauders too. All right, we're gonna get to cover. And we have marauders coming in. All right.
Murderers and thieves, the lot of you. How many people you killed today, huh?
Might as well take some wolf meat while I'm here. While we're sitting here waiting. Oh, you guys are not trying to push up, are you? All right, fine. I got your ass. I'll reach out and touch you. All right. Let's push up. I'm not sure how many there are. Might have been just those two. Shit.
You! Run all you want. I got you now.
Oh, do you now?
No.
Here you are.
Ah. Oh, shit. Took damage. Now we're healing. That's one thing I'm doing a little bit differently on this playthrough. As soon as I take damage, I try to heal up. Now, where the hell y'all at? There you are. Let's see. Can't quite reach her, can I?
Damn it! Reload! Reload!
Oh, she is not trying to come out from behind cover, is she? Yeah. Uh-huh. And that's what you get.
Asshole.
That's right. You tell her, Deacon. And where's the other one? I know I heard at least one more. Now, I think this must have been a survivor rescue. There is a dead person laying there. I see you. Yeah, we lost the chance to rescue that survivor. Damn, oh well. Ooh, and a tractor. Hell yeah, that would made it worth it right there. So yeah, see, there was a survivor over here that we could have rescued had we gotten there in time. Okay. Fine. Let's go get these wolves. And this other corpse here. And then we'll move on with the mission. Do we need to heal? No, not presently. Oh, wait, hold up. So, Junior Maddox, you're saying the MG45, you're kind of biased toward it because you use that in real life. Okay, damn, son. Machine gunner for the military. And let's see, Nylon Girl is heading out. Okay. Good evening, Miss Nylon Girl. Thank you for being here. You had feral cats fighting under the window. Oh my goodness. I'll wake you up in a hurry, won't it? You know, we did use a bandage. Let me go ahead and craft a bandage. May find some stuff for making one. Okay. Grab the bike and move up. Get closer to the mission. Missed a corpse? We did, didn't we? Yeah. Okay. Thank you. We'll go get him here in a second. He might have that bandage I just crafted. Don't you hate it when you craft a bandage and then you find a fully crafted bandage? It's like, fuck, man. Was it one of these assholes? It was, wasn't it? This headless guy here. Hey, man, you got a bandage? I mean, it's not going to help you, but well, you had a rag, so I guess that counts. I just tried to vault over the bike. Knowing you can't vault over the bike. Jack Black heading out. All right. Thank you for being here. Actually, it's been raining for 3 days where you're at. Damn, dude. There is a hidden loot location here. We can get to it without triggering the mission. A lot of times I end up triggering either this, there's like a little marauder ambush down here, and there they are. Oh, survivor. Okay, so we have a survivor being attacked by freakers. I don't know if we can get to him without triggering the mission. But one thing I like to do, I try to put a smoke bomb on the survivor. That will stun the freakers and keep the survivor alive a little bit longer. Good. And I believe it is possible to accidentally shoot the survivor. Any more freakers? Nope. Okay. See if we can get this survivor rescue. Dude, you better not be bugging out. I think he's either bugging out or he's like returning to his position where he can stand there. Man, I just wasted a smoke bomb to save your ass. You better not be bugging out. All right, we're good.
Hey.
I was about to get pissed off.
You're not gonna make it out here. I know where there's a
buddy.
camp. No. Where? I'll go.
You saying what? I didn't hear you. Oh, okay. All right, then. Okay, you can come and tell me goodnight when it's time. All right, let's send this guy to Iron Mike's. We do want that trust there.
She'll take you in. Oh my God.
Ooh, yeah, YT. You like that bike? The tank on the bike.
Name's Deacon.
That is actually the one you get for doing Horde Assault mode. We'll have a look at it here in a second. I want to see if I can get to this hidden loot location up here without triggering this mission. There we go. Do we even need this stuff? We don't even need it. There's a pipe bomb and a proximity bomb there that we don't even need. All right, where did I leave the bike at? Let's go have a look at it real quick. So the tank that's on there right now is the one that you get for doing Horde Assault mode. This is Sarah's fuel tank. This is the one that Deacon has on the bike at the very beginning of the game. Yeah, this is where 8-Bit kills them just for the loot. If the survivors are bugged out, I'll kill them just for the loot. But the thing is, they shouldn't be bugged out the first time you find them. When that generally happens is if you've already rescued a survivor in that spot. You won't be able to rescue a survivor in that spot again unless there's like 2. As if there are 2 survivors in that spot, you can do it twice. There are 4 survivors in that spot, you can do it 4 times. But there's only 1 survivor there. You only get to rescue them once. You can't, like, farm it for more XP. It's my understanding of how it works. There we go. A PPSH. Was that a PPSH there? No, that's just like a crappy little 22 or something, isn't it? That's not a PPSH, is it? Am I remembering wrong?
Skizzo, it's St. John.
But I mean, I wouldn't choose the PPSH over any of the weapons that I have right now.
Skizzo, it's clear.
I would stick with the SMP9 or the auto shotgun or PPSH. Is that even, is that a primary? That's a primary, right? I would definitely keep the auto shotgun over that. Shaminda Pereira, welcome in. Deacon Week on Twitch says it is a 22. That's what I was thinking. Violent Shotgun says, or Violent Jones says, no, I think it's a combat shotgun. We will try to look at it on the way back out. On the way out from this mission, I'll have a look at it and see what it is. You just saw it say PPSH? Okay, we'll try to look at it on the way out. I'll try to remember. But yeah, I recall that being a lower quality weapon from the times I've done this mission before. Don't think it was the chopper gunner. No. Yeah. Pretty much any weapons you could get at this point in the game, I'd rather stick with what I have. In fact, that's why I carry these weapons, because I consider these to be the superior weapons available at this point in the game. Yeah, see, this is why I decided to bring in the sniper rifle. We can take out these rippers nice and quiet, ideally. Yeah, ideally we can get these guys nice and quiet without really having to engage them directly. Then we can roll in and pick up and boy, would you quit hopping around? And try to let my focus regen for a second, then we'll push up. Oh, I see. Okay, Elijah's got a question. Let's answer this question real quick. Elijah's asking, I don't know if you saw, I was asking if you got the skill to kill the breakers and reachers with sneak attack. I do not. Not yet. We're close. We've got, okay, let me do it like this. This is where I always start. I always do my skills in the same order. I always start with focus shot. That's the very first skill point I spend. And then I go through the survival skill tree until I get carry that weight. To me, carry that weight is the single most important skill in the game. Carry that weight. I always go for that right after I get focus shot. Then I work my way up the skill tree, up the range skill tree, until I get up the ante. Hey, it's just fun to say, but also that's the one that doubles your reserve capacity for your firearms. Like, look at, we can carry, God, what is it, like 128 rounds in the auto shotgun standard, and we can carry like 150 rounds back up for the SMP-9. So, I mean, that's just insane. So I do like to get that skill. And then once I have completed those two objectives, I start working my way up the melee skill tree until I get Executioner. I do not recommend dumping all of your skill points into melee just to get this one skill for this one boss. There are other ways to beat this boss. So no, I do not have that one yet. Oscar, welcome in. Oscar G just took out a horde today. Right on. You're the one who's afraid of them. Well, congratulations, man. Good job. You always try to get Executioner skill right before this mission. Okay, yeah. That is a valid tactic. That does work. I prefer to focus on my survival and ranged skills. I don't like to dump all of my points into the melee tree to get one specific skill for one specific boss. Now, I'm going to save this ammo until after we have picked up our MG45. Is he the last one alive? Really? All right. No, I'm afraid I can't help. Deacon Week on Twitch. I see your question there about the Dead Don't Ride challenge. I don't have any videos for challenge mode. Well, I have the live stream series that I did with Borislav 24/7, where Borislav 24/7 helped coach me through getting the challenges on my profile. I got gold in all the challenges with his help. So I highly recommend that you actually check out the Borislav 24/7 channel if you are needing help with challenge mode. And if you've checked his videos and you're still not able to get gold, then definitely check out the series that he and I did together where he coached me through them. Because the advantage there, and no, I'm not forgetting the MG45. I'm going to go take out these snipers first. The advantage to watching the live stream series that Borislav and I did together, you've got Borislav coaching me through the challenges and me doing my thing of popping into photo mode and slowing things down so that we can like just go into photo mode and move the camera around and be like, oh, okay, so I'm going to go over here and do this, and then we're going to do that, and here's our objective. Okay, let's go. So I found that really helpful, and I hope that helps you as well. But I highly recommend checking out the Borislav 24/7 channel if you're trying to get gold in the challenges. Shit, I can't hardly see him. There we go. All right. And I don't think it's necessary to push up. Let's go ahead and get the MG45. We'll take out the last heavy, Ripper Heavy, in more conventional ways. Mega Man, the Blue Lion. Mega Man, what's up, buddy? Yeah, that is Bear Creek Hot Springs Horde over there near Deacon's Pet Rock. Oh, you just finished a drawing of some baby foxes? That's cool. All right. Let's see. So this fool right here has our MG45. Yoink. So that's why I left this ammo tin back here, because we want to use these ammo tins to fill up the MG45. I think there's a couple of other ammo. Yeah, there's another one there. Yoink. Oh, to make sure we refill that magazine before we pick up any more ammo. Smoke bomb. I love smoke bombs. That's one of my favorite toys in this game. Now, we could grab the bike. I don't think it's really necessary, because I think it places the bike for you when you get there anyway. Skip the sniper, go to the right, and then around to the plane, yeah. I always like to eliminate variables. It's just one of those things. I like to make sure they're not going to be a problem for me later. Okay. Ready to push up and get the next Ripper Heavy. Oh, I need to reload my shotgun, man. I know to reload my magazines before I pick up ammo from the ammo tins. I just forgot. Okay, let's get this next Ripper Heavy. You don't do much shooting while you're on fire, do you, asshole? And try not to set myself on fire. A little bit more ammo. Yoink. All right, let's get in there, man. Mega Man the Blue Lion popping in with that super chat. Right on, buddy. Good games and good vibes on hump day, right? I mean, this is how we get you through the week, man. Right on, brother. Thank you. Oh yeah, the BFG sniper rifle is my favorite weapon for the special slot as well. That or the MG55. How the hell did I get off track? I know where to go. All right. We'll try to get my head in the game here. This can be challenging, even for experienced players. I have actually died on this mission not too long ago. I was recording content. We made a video just recently for how to beat this boss, and I actually died in the boss fight. I just failed one of my dodge rolls and got one-shotted. Now, what's different in this playthrough, I have put some Nero injectors into health, so I don't think he would be able to one-shot us. But he is still a deadly threat, and we will have to do this smart. All right, I'm centered. Let's go. A bit of ammo up in the tower. Cool. I think we're maxed out on ammo. Take a deep breath, right? Always find your center. Okay, so get into bushes. It's funny, we are hidden in these bushes. You can see the little symbol down there by the mini-map. Here in a second when I can spam my mini-map again. You see the little eye with the X in the center of it? That means you are hidden. So we're actually hidden in these bushes right now. Okay, now that he's walking away, we're going to start setting our traps. Whoa, mother... Huh? I thought we were safe. Let's wait till he actually fucks off. John, gee, yeah, these fucking berserkers, man, they are nuts. They will get you. Yeah, I know, me too. The first time I saw this scene, it was like, oh, what the fuck? Yeah, berserker counts. That's definitely an accurate description of these guys, for sure. I actually assumed that wasn't a typo. I totally knew what you meant. Okay, in the game. Let's go. Good news, my explosive boxes do not seem to be freaking out. I have seen reports of people having glitches where the explosive boxes do not function properly for them. I was a little bit worried about that. Oh, we were not maxed out on ammo, were we? Okay. I guess we should have grabbed that one up in the tower, huh? Okay, we have 3 set. That should be enough. I like to do at least 4 when possible. There's another box back here, right? Yeah, here we go. All right, man. Let's go get his attention. Logan Cunningham, what's going on? Ah, what's a good beginner weapon to get at the beginning of the game? If one of my moderators would please link how to unlock the SMP9 early. Hook a brother up. I'm not necessarily trying to sneak anymore. There's Miss Violent Jones putting that link in the chat for me. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, Logan, we got you covered, man. That is the gun to get in the early game. The video that she just linked for you will walk you through step by step how to unlock the best sidearm in the game, and you will have it unlocked within the first couple hours of gameplay. Oh God, we're gonna die.
What's it gonna take?
Okay, not getting greedy. We're gonna keep pushing. I'm gonna top off my focus. Get him in another trap.
There, almost got it.
Okay, not getting greedy. Keep moving. Take him to the next trap.
Come on, die already, you son of a bitch.
I got your bitch ass. Let's fucking do it.
Get it.
Got him.
Jesus H. Christ.
Fuck yeah.
One. Tough.
Survival 2. Permadeath. Breaker boss done.
Antibiotics.
All right. That was a little bit stressful. I'm not going to lie. That was a little bit stressful, man. Let's go ahead and craft another focus cocktail. We should be able to pick up the sterilizer now. Hey, I said pick up the sterilizer. There we go. And that was weird. All right. And I guess we kind of top off our ammo. We did toss a Molotov, so let's make another Molotov. There is kerosene around here to pick up. So that is my pro tip method for taking out the breaker boss. I'm glad it didn't get me killed this time in front of all my friends on the internet, like 85 people on the internet. But yeah, that's how I generally do it. I like to set up the traps, use the bear traps, and use the, I like to use what the game gives me. I use the bear traps, I use the explosive boxes, and I use the MG45 as well. Days Gone is really fantastic about providing you with the tools that you need to do the job. You just have to be looking. You just have to see what the game is showing you. House clean, huh? Yeah, appreciate it, guys. Yeah, sweet Ellis cookies. Yeah, shit, jazz. Your heart beating fast too. No, mine was. All right, let's get out of here. Now, actually, I'm a little bit concerned. On my last playthrough, we skipped the cutscene, and the game spawned me in, falling from the fucking sky, and I died. So I'm kind of curious to see if that's going to happen this time. Oh, yeah, if you die, Schizo gets Deacon stuff. Yeah, probably. All right, let's go. RC Young, welcome in. Do you have a location to show your loot locations? Hell yeah, I do. I'm going to do you one better. This is the Infinite Loot No Glitches video. In this video, it will show you how to force all of the loot to respawn. In the description of that video, it links to the Hidden Loot Locations video. So that will get you both the complete Hidden Loot Locations video and how to force everything to respawn as well. Oh, Kaze, yes. You do need to use smoke bombs more often.
North, like he said.
There is smoke bombs. What's up, buddy? Hi. Yeah, come hang out here. Pull up the chair. Look, I'm gonna move this chair a little bit closer for you. There you go. Have a seat. Oh, what you got there, bud? You got some crackers? All right. Yeah, you missed it. We just beat a really tough boss. Yeah, it was pretty challenging. We did good, though. And let's see. Deacon Week is saying there's one in the tower. What exactly in the tower? Oh, yeah, I see. Yeah, your phone's freaking out. All right.
Damn it. I can't let her know I'm out here.
Steven Lugo. What's up, Steven?
Ricky, this is Deke. You're breaking up. I can't hear you.
What, baby? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Where are you? I need to get...
All right. So hopefully this doesn't spawn us in falling from the sky like it did last time. Now, we did skip the cutscene last time, and when the cutscene, like, when the cut... Oh, yeah, it's like a little bonfire up there. No, just a bonfire, like a signal fire, so people can find their way. So yeah, we skipped this cutscene, and at the end of the cutscene, it spawned me in, falling from the sky and dying. Yeah, that's our friend Sweet Ellis. Gaming JY. How do I know where I'm going? I've played the game hundreds of times, dozens of times. Yeah, Elijah, the smoke bombs are great on the breakers and the reachers. Absolutely.
Hey, I heard gunshots. What's going on?
Especially once you do have the executioner skill.
You handled it. What's it?
Yeah, Ricky's no dummy. She knows what's up.
I should have known.
You should have known what? Jesus, Ricky, who's running security here?
You know, I ask myself that shit every single day.
Good night, buddy.
I'm done here.
Good.
What's that?
So what are you doing out here?
He doesn't understand. I can't hear him when I've got the headphones on.
Addie told me to come and get you.
Why? What? Hold on for a second. Is Boozer okay?
I don't know. We gotta go.
Sweet, we didn't die from the cutscene ending weird. Now I don't know if we can leave Ricky hanging. I wanted to pop up on the roof here and see what this weapon is on top of the roof. It looks like Ricky's gonna wait. So let's go ahead and confirm what this weapon is at this hidden loot location. There is a primary weapon here. It is the 22 repeater. That's what I was thinking. It was kind of a weaker weapon.
I don't know what you're talking about.
the
Oh, Steven, you're sick, man?
supplies.
All right, brother, we'll take care of yourself. We'll see you when you get back. See you when you get better.
Carlos, making a deal so our camp would.
Yes, Skizzo. The name gets me every time.
What do you mean?
So I'll be honest with you guys, that Breaker Boss mission is one that I was a little worried about. The next one up, I think, is the Carlos mission. We'll have to see how that goes. I have a pretty high level of confidence we can do that one.
Now you're sounding
But it is intended to be a challenging encounter, so we'll see how it goes.
like I told you about the crash site.
Yeah, great. So now you're calling me Skizzo's errand boy.
No? Then how'd you find out about it?
A drifter up in
Yeah, I knew from previous playthroughs it is a weapon that I generally disregard, but I couldn't recall exactly what it was.
Trying to pick a fight with the Rippers for months. Guess it's lucky you came along to do it for him.
The Breaker was one I was a little bit worried about.
So let me ask you something.
Can I stop you?
Last time I saw you, before last winter, you told Iron Mike to go fuck himself because he wouldn't pay you to bring in survivors.
Darren Elliott. Darren, welcome in.
What happened?
I remember it pretty clearly.
Oh, the SMP9 Horde walkthrough. Heck yeah, man. Feel like a total badass having the SMP9 early. I know, man. That's the whole point of me putting out that video. Is if you are able to take out those 4 hordes early on, well, A, then you've already found out you can kill hordes early in the game and how to do it. But also having the SMP9 that early in your playthrough, man, it makes the rest of the playthrough a lot less stressful, 100%.
Got a choice, Deacon.
Glad that helped you out.
Lot two, bringing in someone who can't work, can't.
That's exactly why I made that video.
Just be glad that Iron Mike isn't like you.
They're on me,
All
Deke.
right. They're on me, Deke. Who is on you, dear?
William, if you can hear me, I need you to stop.
Addie, what's going on?
Boozer?
Go and hold him.
What the hell are you doing? What are you doing?
Listen, we need to do this, and we need to do this right now.
What? No. Don't you take it! No. No, you're not.
Don't you take it.
Listen to me. The antibiotics will save his life, but nothing on God's earth is going to save the arm. Now listen, I need you to help me right now, or you
Let her take my arm.
die.
I'm not just gonna let her. I'm gonna help her.
All right. Come on. Hey, pal.
Oh yeah, Elijah. For me, it was terrifying taking on the first horde. Yeah, Boozer has la infection. Yeah, he does. I remember my first horde was the Death Train Horde, as it is for many people. But like the Death Train Horde, they're at a central location there. There's a lot of road, that road goes through there. There's a lot of missions that lead you up and down that road. So you end up crossing paths with the Death Train Horde several times early on. And I remember hitting a point where I just got sick of running from them. I just got sick of it. Because I was doing a mission or something and I passed through there and I was running away from them again, like racing off on the bike. And I remember whipping the bike around and being like, no, you know what? You motherfuckers are mine. And I turned the bike around and I went back and died like 6 or 7 times. And then I finally got the hang of it because I realized that big ass green truck, well, that's an explosive element. And I had already found some of the hidden loot locations, like independently just exploring. I had found some of the hidden loot locations. So I had grenades and attractors and stuff like that. And I learned to put the attractor beside that green truck and break line of sight. And the horde would swarm right beside the truck. Then you just pop the truck and it takes out damn near all of them. And I was like, oh. All right. And then the method that I used for killing the Death Train Horde that very first time is still pretty much how I do it today. Pretty close. I've gotten a little more streamlined with it now. Use fewer resources now, but it's still pretty much the same thing.
I wasn't about to let him die.
Mike, let it go.
There's a tactic to pretty much every horde, yeah. Turtle 4614, welcome in.
Boozer gonna live?
But yeah, the first time I took on the Death Train Horde, I died probably 6 or 7 times before I was like, oh. use the attractors to lead them to the explosives. Got it.
Carlos can go fuck himself.
Oh, the main story one with Captain Curry? Yeah. It is that way for a lot of people. Yeah.
I hope you're good with
It's like, because you're waiting for the game to tell you, you're ready to take on hordes now. And that never happens until like late in the game and you're taking on one of the biggest fucking hordes in the game. It's like, well, you could have been practicing on the little hordes in the Cascades.
Mike.
So I do wish that the game were more clear in, hey, guess what? You actually can take on hordes now if you want to. All right. So we have the option to run up to Deacon's Pet Rock, but we would have to drive literally to the farthest corner of the map from where our other mission is. I think we're going to bypass the white optional missions. We're doing really good on XP. I mean, we're literally already into the melee skill tree, which usually doesn't happen till I get to, till I'm done with Lost Lake is when this generally happens. I do think we're going to bypass those. We're just going to disregard those missions and instead just like do the missions where we're at because we're doing okay on XP. Ooh, you didn't realize there was a horde there at that Nero place. Yeah, right. Died so many times until you could clear it. Yeah. And it's funny because there are several missions that take you to that exact spot or through that area. Like even the mission where you're supposed to get lavender to make the burn salve for Boozer's arm. The mission marker leads you to the lake there. You don't even have to go there. You can go to any body of water in the game, even the one that's right there by O'Leary Mountain. You don't have to go there to pick up the lavender, but that's where the game takes you. I think maybe it's trying to get you to bump into your first horde, you know? You do the orange missions before the main yellow missions? Yeah. I generally recommend doing that as well. For myself personally, I've kind of got my method down for, getting leveled up pretty quickly. So I tend to only do the orange missions that I have to do to get trust with the camps. It's like here in a little while, we'll start doing some to get level 3 with Tucker's camp. Not just yet. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and swap back out to our sniper rifle. Yeah, why not? Yeah, why not? We could have just used the saddlebags, but it's okay.
Yep, that's nice.
Yep, the ones in the train car was your first one. Yeah. Okay, I feel like the Death Train Horde is the first one for a lot of people. It was first thing in the morning.
Don't be such
Bike should be in good shape. We have fuel. We have durability. We have saddlebags. Let's go. I'm going to make a save game, though, when it lets me. Save game. Okay. And let's go. Drifter. Welcome in, Drifter. Yeah, that truly is one of the fantastic things about this game is the virtually infinite number of ways that you can do things in this game. It truly is incredible. I thought I had runners on me.
Lost Lake to Deacon St. John. Are you there?
Yes, dear.
Yeah, Ricky, what's up?
Iron Mike says you volunteered to stick around, do some runs.
So this is where we start getting camp jobs for Lost Lake.
Refuse to work for Schizo.
Yeah, something like that.
Well, I can't say I blame you.
Yeah, just threw some attractors.
Stuck with you. So stop by
buy the explosives and ta-da!
Got a job for you.
See, I played Doom, like old school Doom back in the day enough that I already understood the concept of leading enemies past explosive barrels and shooting the barrels. It's like, that's been a favorite tactic of mine for a long time.
You there?
I am not going to risk driving by these guys and getting knocked off the bike. I'm going to deploy the auto shotgun.
You okay? What's going on?
Booze. Hey. Nothing.
There we go.
Got tired of listening.
Those were just swarmers, not bleachers. Interesting. I think it's often bleachers there.
Truth or bullshit, you know?
Yeah, that runner scared you, huh? I have a trick for spotting the runners. You'll almost always notice the camera angle will shift a little bit. If you're driving and the camera angle pulls back a little bit, you have runners on you. And keep an eye out for that. That's how I knew it was coming. Doom, fuck yeah. Doom 2016 is my all-time favorite video game, period.
Must have been fun.
Doom 2016 is absolute peak action gaming. Favorite game of all time so far. I love me some Days Gone, but Doom 2016 is my favorite game of all time.
It kept slipping all over the goddamn table.
Oh, you found the Growler in the game, yeah. I think the Growler is only available in the main game if you're on a New Game Plus.
Worse than the Rippers if you hadn't been there.
Yeah, Mark, the runners just want to be petted with the auto shotgun.
I don't know.
Well, it's done, Boozer. It's done. It's over.
Oh, Drifter, you've played it nearly 20 times and tried a different playstyle every time. Yeah, right on.
Yeah. Hey, Addie's gonna kill me if she finds out you're out of bed fucking around.
Yeah, I hear.
2016, yeah, that's the one. That's my favorite. And I'm actually not a fan of Doom Eternal or Doom Dark Ages.
Listen, Boozer.
I didn't care for Doom Eternal at all, and honestly, I think Doom Dark Ages looks kind of silly. It's kind of goofy, actually. I mean, it is exactly what it is intended to be, gleeful, mindless violence, but... Sorry.
Brian, I'm at one of your beacons.
Not into it. I'd rather have a Doom game that I can take seriously.
Nero radio has a GPS.
Mike 420. What's up, Mike? How you doing, man?
Okay. You're at Olali Falls. Okay, good. Keep an eye out. A field op is going to be...
Matthias. Welcome in, Matthias. Good evening.
Damn it.
Yeah, Mishko, Claire is a lot more accepting of games. Like I'm really biased because Doom 2016 is my all-time favorite game. So if the other games in the Doom franchise don't live up to Doom 2016, I'm just disappointed. But, you know, Claire is more accepting of games being different. And so she played Doom Eternal just out of the spirit of good fun. And she enjoyed it. But even she did get kind of bored with it. It didn't take long before she got bored with it.
A cave? You want me to follow armed Nero goons into a cave?
Just stay close to her. While you're in range, I can intercept her data.
Yeah.
Well, Brian...
I'm still working on the info you want, don't ask.
Then why the hell am I talking to you?
O'Brien out.
Squad, check in.
Locked down. I'm good.
Yep, clear. LZ secure?
We're good.
Probably, Matthias. We'll check that question here in just a second. I believe I do have all of the Nero injectors now. All of the ones that are available at this point in the game. Okay. I gotta pop over there and say goodnight to the kiddo here in a second.
I'm going all over hell and back today.
I want to make sure we finish this mission first. So watch the last stream and you missed an injector, the one by the cave.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I believe we do have all of the Nero injectors that are currently available in Cascade, Belknap, and Lost Lake. Oh shit, yeah, the Doom 2016 soundtrack, wasn't it? Didn't Trent Reznor work on that, or am I thinking of someone else? Yeah, the repeated Nero chatter can get a little old, agreed. There's certain things where I kind of zone out while I'm doing it, like some of the slow walking missions, some of the repeated dialogue, stuff like that.
What the hell is she doing?
I tend to just kind of zone out, but like I'm trying to be careful to not just zone out on this playthrough. There's one mistake and it is game over.
What do you mean? This virus is on a mission. The freaks are what they are because the virus wants them that way.
What do you say?
Yeah, it would be interesting to encounter a horde during some of these missions.
Terrorism?
Though there are some where you can, actually. The one that's up by, what is it, Road Camp, the gas station at Road Camp. I believe the mission is the, oh on Herod's birthday mission, it is possible to bump into one of the hordes there if you do it at night. Okay, I think we made it. Damn, how bad did that hurt us? Oh, that actually hurt us pretty bad. Fuck it, I'm healing. Would be funny to die from fall damage on a survival 2 permadeath run. All right. 2%? Really? You can't give me that other 2%? All right, I'm going to leave it right here for just a second. We're not going anywhere. Just got to go say goodnight to the kiddo. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, and I got a sticker for being good. Llama Rob, what's up, man? Can't stay? Okay. Well, thank you for being here, brother. Avastav popping in. Dying after a jump would be terrible, yeah. I have to be careful not to let that happen. All right, return to Iron Mike's camp. Let's do it.
Brian.
Oh, that is a beautiful sunset.
Receiving it now.
Hello, Rex's chair. How are you?
What the hell is she talking about, O'Brien? About this virus?
I hear wolves.
What it's doing?
We're going to go ahead and get back to camp. I'm not going to bother with the wolves right
what
now.
What the fuck are you doing?
Too close to sunset, man.
Okay. I'll be in touch. O'Brien out.
Yeah, way too many random freaks out, dude. We're going straight back to camp. Goodbye. Normally, I would stop for the wolves. Harvest that meat. Not this close to sunset, man. Not on a permadeath.
I've seen him before. Open up.
Yes, you've seen me before. Like, literally dozens of times, man. All right. See how we're doing on ammo.
Deke.
I don't think we used much ammo that last run. Yeah, just a little bit.
Treating you, Blair.
Okay. Yep.
Okay, so I think the next thing is what? Go talk to Ricky? Yeah. Talk to Ricky and pick up what's basically a camp job, but it's a required story mission camp job.
Hey, Ricky, you said you had a job for me?
Hey, Deke. Yeah. You remember Shane?
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, Junior Maddox on Twitch. When you do that rescue mission in the mine with the anarchist, and the horde just comes spilling out after you. Yeah, it's a crazy mission.
Dyed with god-awful red color. He made quite the impression.
Oh, Elijah, that mission was bugged for
He
you?
used to do runs for us back in the day until one day.
I don't think I've ever had that one bug out
camp
before.
credits we were paying. So he up and kills Lindsay Fuller.
Who?
Lindsay worked supply before Blair.
Wait a second, so he killed an unarmed woman.
Oh, she was armed. She just wasn't expecting him to shoot her in the face. Will you listen? So Red murders her, cleans out her supply hut, and then takes off before anyone knows what's happened. Got away clean.
Oh, that son of a bitch.
Until now. He and his men have been spotted up at Camp Pioneer.
You don't gotta ask. I got this thing
About killing unarmed women. I know. So I knew you'd want to handle it.
Yeah, like I said, I got this covered. What else can you tell me about him?
Not much. Oh, wait. He chews tobacco. I heard he was such an addict that he rounds up cigarette butts, takes out the tobacco, and chews that.
Oh, Doom 3. Oscar, I just see your comment there about Doom 3. I really enjoyed Doom 3 as well. Like Doom 1, Doom 2, and Doom 3. Those were all fantastic games. And Doom 3 was one of the first ones where they introduced like longer ranged weapons. Because like the little assault rifle that you got in there was actually had some range to it, man. Which that was a new experience for Doom. I really enjoyed that. And then when Doom 2016 came out, just, oh my God, man, that's just peak gaming. I have to be honest though, my first time playing Doom 2016, I didn't like it at first, because it was kind of a different thing. It was like the game really requires you to push forward constantly, always pushing forward. And like I generally like to kind of hang back and make enemies come to me, you know. And you can't do that in Doom 2016. It doesn't work that way. So it took me a while before I got the hang of it. My good buddy Jeremy McGee was the first person who really gave me the sense of perspective that I needed for that game. He was like, dude, it's Doom. It's supposed to take you out of your comfort zone. It's like, oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right, man. And I went in with that perspective and fucking fell in love with it. All right. We're going to go out the other way to get there. Now I'm going to stop by and grab some fuel on the way. Charles Beatty, what's up, man? Hey.
Deacon St. John, how have you been?
Buzz.
Shit, you really need a lot of fuel.
Where the hell's my ratchet wrench?
I'm here if you need me, man.
Oh, yeah, I know this mission. Okay. Yeah, I saw Bacon St. John. We were talking about the speedrunner, Bacon St. John. He was trying to do this mission the other day, and he was really struggling with it. I think we're actually going to go the other way. It was bugging out for him. It wouldn't let him climb anything. He could not climb or vault anything. And there's a bit where you're supposed to climb up onto the roof of the building to get inside the building, and he couldn't. Like, it just straight up would not let him climb. And it's like, damn, dude, that's kind of messed up. You can't finish the mission because you can't climb up. Like, I'm still going the wrong way, aren't I? Brain. Done this dozens of times. I know how to get out of this camp. Just driving off toward the mission marker instead of going the correct way. But yeah, Bacon St. John, he wound up having to reload an earlier save and go in and try the mission again. It was the only way he could get it to work.
Deacon, you there?
Yeah,
there it is. Injector by the cave northeast of Lost Lake. Nero research site, 1 of 2. Hey, you're right. What am I missing? Oh, yeah, it's this one up here. Yeah. Shit, man, how did I forget that? Good call. Yeah, there is actually one left up there. Okay. Yeah, we'll go get that one. We'll have some missions that'll bring us up here to Sherman's camp and up here to go check in on Boozer and stuff. So we're going to be back that way soon. Yeah, good call, guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah, probably not as sorry as he is.
Look, Addie wanted you to know that if you hadn't brought her that listed knife, Boozer would be in a hell of a lot more pain right now.
Yeah, we might be able to grab a little extra health. Where would we put that injector? Probably put it on stamina next, but anyway.
Anyway, we hope he makes it. He's my friend too, you know?
Hey, listen, thanks for bringing us in.
Warhorse heading out, man.
I gotta go.
All right, bud. Have a good night. Okay, so there is a chance to have the wire across the road here.
Hey,
None of that.
Okay. Pioneer, and it is a goddamn.
Let's just run into Camp Pioneer.
Are any of our guys there?
Put the bike
I don't
right
think so.
here.
Sounds like they're clearing freaks. Don't worry.
And I'm gonna try to just run straight in and complete the mission. I don't generally bother engaging any of the enemies. We just go straight in. See, I didn't even know. For the longest time, I did not even know there was a tracking component to this mission. You're supposed to do the tracking thing and find the clues that lead you up here. My first playthrough, I just came here looking to get some elevation. I just wanted to get some elevation.
There he is. Men coming!
Moving back!
Move back!
Go. Okay. Let's go. Bye. So yeah, my first playthrough, I was just trying to get some elevation. I just wanted to climb up the top of the roof there to just look around, and found the hole in the roof and was like, oh, well, let's drop in there and see what happens. And boom, there's the bad guy you're looking for. Had no idea. For the longest time, I didn't even know there was a tracking component to that mission. I think one time somebody was talking about they found a set of keys and they weren't sure what to do with it on that mission. And I was like, set of keys? What the fuck are you talking about, man? What? You don't need keys. You just go up on the roof and jump in. Oh yeah, there's a whole other part of that mission I had never even noticed. Yeah, I see your comment there, Elijah. I really haven't changed up what I normally do very much, honestly. I did put a couple of injectors into health early on, just so that I wouldn't get one-shotted by anything. Because generally I put all of my injectors into focus and stamina, and I just kind of stagger focus and stamina until I get to Lost Lake, and then all of the Lost Lake injectors go into health. All right, we got a skill point. So let's go ahead and continue advancing the melee skill tree. We can now perform longer combos. Cool. And then we can go to... Oh, we'll get Bull Rush next. Bull Rush is a good one.
My husband used to...
Flow like buried rivers. Okay, so that means we're going to go up here with Iron Mike. We'll go ahead and do that. Let's go talk to Iron Mike.
Need any help over there?
This mission is relatively safe as long as you don't get spotted by the Horde. Yeah, exactly right, Cap. Bull Rush is great until it doesn't work. Sometimes it just spazzes out and will not work, man. I know it doesn't work on Horde freaks. I know it doesn't work on freakers that were summoned by a screamer. But I don't know about, like, I think the Bleacher is the most powerful enemy it'll work on.
Yeah.
Oh, Mark, is this where you're at on your playthrough? Nice.
So where are we heading? You ever been up to the caves north of the lake?
I know. Come on, see if you can keep up.
Okay, let's go.
Parallel universe. Multiverse theory.
I got march duty anyway this morning. Gotta see if any freaks are stuck in the muck out that way.
When's the last time you went up there?
Been a few years, I guess. When I was a boy, we used to live in that damn...
Yeah, I do like Bull Rush, especially if you pair it with the boot knife. If you actually downgrade and select the boot knife and then use Bull Rush, Deacon will do a special finisher that uses the boot knife,
We got a couple.
and you don't use any durability from any of your melee weapons.
Sounds like... Here, let me take care of him.
All right, I guess I can let you do
Really
that.
surprised me when I found out you could kill these guys with rocks. chunk of rock at him. Hilarious, man. Oh, I missed. Is this the rock chuck?
Nice work.
There we go.
Skizzo's just found a new man for the job. You know what Skizzo...
Mike, even with his old man bad knees, still moves faster than Sarah.
All these caves were formed when lava flowed hardened on the outside, but the molten cores would still flow like buried rivers. You got the big caves that drew in the tourists, like Metolius up there, and there's way more than that. Riddled all over these parts.
I can't believe we forgot an injector. Good call, guys. Thanks for pointing that out.
Highway, we gotta be quiet.
We'll have some missions that'll take us up there to that corner of the map. So I'll grab it next time we're up there. I completely forgot about that one. Shit, there'll be a horde up there next time we go up there.
This is why you brought me out here? I smell a bunch of...
He can't swing his ass like she can, though. He doesn't go skinny dipping quite like she does.
Wait, follow him. Where the hell are we going?
You'll see.
Come on. Right on. You bet, Mark. You got killed by this horde? No way, man.
Stay down.
He's got a load in his skivvies.
Just what the hell are we doing, D?
I mean, he is like 70, man.
Seem all that smart, even for a
I
goddamn
think, doesn't the art book say he's like
telling me about how the tourists used
old,
to
like older?
California in the summer, choke off Highway 97 and the I-5 freeway.
Yeah. Isn't he supposed to be like in his 60s or 70s or something?
In July, folks smelled almost as bad as these here freaks.
Yeah.
Well, you weren't wrong about one thing.
Oh, yeah, I got our book right beside me.
Groups, the ones that some call hordes.
Yeah, I don't want to get
I think
distracted.
they're the reason we can't get their numbers down.
Spotted.
What do you mean?
Think about it, man. I've been out here in the shit collecting bounties for more than a year. Boozer, too. Ricky and Skizzo, a few others. How many freaks you think I killed?
Iron Mike is in his 60s, according to the art book.
Yeah, but their numbers never
The
go down.
casting sheet. Yeah.
You got a point?
It's these hordes. Every night, there's a steady stream of them up and down the Santiam Highway. Thousands of freaks pouring into the Lost Lake Valley north of the Cascades.
And you think they're coming up from California? Highway's closed off. No one's been south of the Santiam Pass in years.
It's not closed off to the hordes. Freaks are the reason it's closed off. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is that the hordes...
Yeah, the horde spawns in after this mission.
Goddamn thing we can do to stop them.
And you can go clear them pretty much immediately. I like to come back with the MG45, though. Yeah, age is only a number. That's right. That's what Claire was trying to explain to me just a second ago. Is like the casting sheet in the art book says that
yeah, I know.
Iron Mike's character is in his 60s, but that's since it's the casting sheet, it's dependent off of how old the actor is who's playing it.
Busted up and scatters and just like that.
So like
everywhere.
For the actual in-game universe, the character is as old as the actor that was playing him, who is likely in his, I don't know, mid-50s at the time he did this. Yeah, 60 is the new 30, right?
To stop the hordes coming through, maybe.
Only as old as the social media platform you use, yeah. It's only as old as your email address, yeah.
Irrigation.
Does anybody else use AOL email address?
How do we do that? You know goddamn well you can't take on a whatever you call it, a
Shit, I think I'm
horde.
about to have to sneeze. Hang on. Maybe. It'll probably happen at the worst possible moment and get me killed. Rockney. If you guys had a wish list for Days Gone 2, would gameplay improvements or new mechanics? What gameplay mechanics or improvements would you like to see? That's a good question. What do y'all think, folks?
So what are you thinking that we... Yep. Blow it the hell up. Stick a dynamite there.
Oh, no shit?
Down a mountain of rock.
No, the guy that plays Iron Mike isn't that old, is he?
100 inside. What good is that gonna do?
No, you don't get it. We sealed this cave. Maybe no place.
I'm in my 30s and it feels like my 60s. Right.
Shit dries out, goes stale, and others.
He's not that old, is he?
Yeah. All right. You get my attention. Okay, come on, let's head back.
Michael Wilcox? No shit. I didn't realize he was quite that old. So, I mean, I remember seeing him in some movies in the 90s where he was like, well, I guess in the 90s he was in his 30s, so yeah.
Let's see if you can keep up.
Yeah, I act like I'm 60. I'm fucking 24. Yeah. Well, you know, some folks are mature for their age. That is definitely a thing.
Spend your spare time just following them
Let
around.
Deacon go prone like in The Last of Us. Yeah, that would be an interesting mechanic. There are a lot of times where, like, if I'm using a sniper rifle, I wish I could lay flat and go prone, just so, like, Deacon's profile isn't, you know, so his silhouette isn't visible on the horizon.
A few days ago,
That just kind of bugs me.
Belknap crater when a chopper flew by.
Oh, yeah, Matthias, isn't that crazy? I don't use melee much, so I didn't know that either. But 8-Bit Terror was just doing a playthrough not too long ago where she was running something like the axe or something. I think it's any of the weapons that have a wooden shaft or a wooden handle. If you take it all the way down to 0 durability and get a kill with that last hit, Deacon will basically use the broken haft of the weapon itself to stab him in the neck or some shit. It's crazy.
They're out here doing field work of some.
I don't know that I don't recall ever seeing that one myself. I don't use melee much.
While we're out here starving, fighting to...
I followed him up to the Grotto Caves. You know the ones?
Yeah.
It's difficult to animate. That's interesting. Okay.
Measuring how many freaks use the cave during the day, and Mike, it was thousands.
That right.
They said freaks all up and down the Cascade Range, south of Crater Lake and north up to Smith Rock, all use these lava tube caves to hibernate.
Yes, Mark, please no more of the pop-up cards when we finish an objective. I cannot tell you how many hundreds of times I've been lined up for a headshot on the last freaker and the pop-up card comes up. It's like, because now as soon as I dismiss this pop-up card, the enemy's position will have shifted, and I'm not lined up for a shot anymore.
Idea of yours. It's got some merit, but...
And end up having to fall back and line up for the next shot.
It's going to take a fair amount of
Agreed.
TNT.
That is one that does bother me a bit. Like, let it be like a little thing that pops up in the corner and then fades out slowly. I do want that information on screen, but I want it to be something that fades out slowly that doesn't interrupt the flow of gameplay.
All right, look.
No more slow walking missions. No more pop-up cards. Going prone would be cool, especially for use with the sniper rifle.
I know where we can find
like, I kind of get why you wouldn't want to go prone in this one too much, because, like, you need Deacon to be able to move quickly. You know, you want to be able to be really agile and move quickly.
You were supposed to be up at the farm an hour ago. My guy said he's got a shovel waiting for you.
Yeah, Skizzo, about that, I'm busy. See, Iron Mike and I, we're just heading out on a run.
You and Iron Mike. You'll get your ass up that way today.
Okay, we're headed up to Sherman's camp with Iron Mike, all right?
You hear me? Without a goddamn battle.
Yeah, I'll get right on.
This one can be interesting. This one could possibly result in a death. It's not likely, but it is possible.
Hey, what's up with you?
Just make sure we've got ammo.
How you been?
Blair, how you doing?
And suppressors. We will need suppressors. Okay, we're good.
Yep.
Okay. Let's do it.
Deke, take care.
You ready? Where are we headed? This time you're gonna have to trust me. Okay, where are we going?
You know what they used to mine all around these parts?
Yeah, mercury or something.
That's right, Cinnabar. The extracted mercury from Cinnabar. Folks back east think it was gold mines out here and silver. Not so. Back in the early 1900s, Cinnabar was worth more than gold. To operate the mine, you need TNT for expansions, blowing out new tunnels, clearing cave-ins, that sort of shit. And to own TNT, you had to register with the county. Keep copies of the keys to all your lockboxes with the commissioner.
Wait, the county courthouse? Where the hell is that?
Thought you knew. It's in the old federal building.
The old federal building. The one in Sherman's camp. Jesus, Mike. What the hell? You told me that you were never setting foot in that place again.
I'm habitually looking for snipers from that blue farmhouse over there. It's like, I know you don't get snipers on main story missions like this, but just in case, man.
No.
Here.
And the wire trap across the road right here is another one. It bothers me that we park our bikes facing in, and at the end of the mission you come out and the bikes are facing out. I'm like, oh, That's convenient. Who turned the bikes around for us?
Good idea.
Like, how thoughtful of them.
Holes will be safe enough. All right. That there? Seal Federal Building. That's where we're headed. Let's not go looking for trouble.
I've been here recently clearing the infestation zone, so the loot's not there.
We gotta head over this way.
Where are we headed?
Just follow me. Key will be on the commissioner.
And you know where he is? Where his body is?
Yeah, I think I do.
Does the Sherman's camp horde spawn in after this, or is it exclusively after Deacon and Boozer follow that Nero chopper? Was it the You Twisted My Arm mission? I can't recall now.
Only 2 got out. Me and Nora. But it wasn't the freaks that took us out.
I know the Metolius Lava Cave horde spawns in after Iron Mike and Deacon go to the Metolius Lava Cave. I'm not sure about Sherman's camp. Does Sherman camp spawn in after they go to Sherman's camp? It is after the mission with Boozer. Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Oh my God. What the hell, Mike? 2 weeks in. The ammo was gone. 2 sides called a truce. A meeting. Right here.
Deacon Week, I see. I am missing some chat. What am I missing here? On my phone, I see a message from you saying, Rex, can you look at my last 2 messages? I actually don't see them on my live chat display on the PC here. I'm sorry, man. I'm actually not seeing your comments. I see I act like I'm 60 and I'm fucking 24. And I see, yeah, but I've learned that it's hard to animate. Those are the last 2 comments that I see from you on the PC here. On my phone, I am seeing something from Elijah saying the horde is there now and the scene. I'm going to have to refresh my chat here, guys. I'm not real sure what's going on.
Some days.
Yet if I close it, let me see if I can just... Sorry, my chat windows are being weird now. I'm gonna change it like over to... Oh yeah, it's completely freaked out. I'm not able to interact with my chat on the PC at all. The last comment I see on the PC is from Mark Brewington saying I want them to stop putting up that box when you're killing. And that was way up. I can't even get it to refresh.
You brought me here.
Motherfucker. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm not sure what's going on with my chat window here on the PC.
All right, you got the key. We're gonna
It's
go
being
get the
super
map for
fucking
those
weird.
lines, just like I said, and we're gonna get more than enough time.
Like I can't even switch it over to Top Chat.
Bullshit. You are right about one thing.
There we go. I may have just gotten it to refresh. Hang on, let me... It's being super weird. I'm trying to refresh it and it's just sitting there blinking.
The one that
God damn.
He cares how many die on either side.
I will... It's going to make it difficult for me to keep up with the chat. I'll try to keep up with it on my phone, but that does make it difficult for me because it's much smaller text and it's out of my line of sight. It's lower on my line of sight. Yeah, man, I would have missed Heidi coming in. Hey, Heidi, what's going on, girl? Jake Bradford is here. Hey, Jake. Heidi, welcome in, y'all. So, yeah, let's see. Deacon Week was asking if I could look at the last messages. Let me scroll up a bit, see what we got here. Sky Surfer has come in. Welcome in, Sky Surfer. I'm sorry, I didn't see you either. My chat on the PC screen here still has not refreshed. It's just sitting there blinking, being weird. Damn, dude, I've missed tons of comments. I'm sorry, guys. I'd like to be able to make silencers or carry extras. God bless. Man, hang on. No, now I'm upset. Let me see if I can actually fix this. 1 second. I got to switch over to the PC monitor. Fuck. Just going to close that window. See if I can open it up a fresh one. See, I don't know. This may actually mess up. This may actually mess it up for me. 1 sec. Let me see what I can do. bollocks, man. There we go. Finally got it to refresh. Now, the only problem is here when I switch back over to the PlayStation monitor, sometimes the streaming software will lose audio just because I was moving stuff around. Let's see what happens. Okay, we're good. We still have audio, and now I have chat. All right. Sorry about that, guys. I do try to keep up with the chat, man. It wasn't showing me my new chats. Wow, thanks for being here, guys. I didn't even know. I had like 3 people pop in. Sky Surfer came in, Heidi came in, Jake came in. Didn't see any of that. What if you owned a business? What business should it be? I do own a business. I own an entertainment business that manages like 3 different YouTube channels and some other content as well. If you know, you know. But yeah, I do own a business. I own an entertainment company that manages 3 different YouTube channels. The Spawnicus Rex channel, the Hey Drifter channel, and the 8-Bit Terror channel.
Here's the door. It's not gonna
Place is
open.
locked up tight. Come on. Gotta find a way upstairs.
Smells like something died in here.
Newts. Yeah, I smell them. Bad business.
Don't remember exactly where to place the mines in here. That should get 1 or 2 of them.
It was always the sore spot between me and my Elizabeth. God rest her soul.
You didn't like kids. Wow, here I thought you liked everyone.
Almost no one, point of fact.
I mean, we don't not have an OnlyFans.
Even smart-ass drifters.
Wouldn't you?
Okay. All right, this is it.
Spawnicus Rex. Awesome porn name.
Okay, come on.
You hear that?
Yeah.
Were you expecting anyone?
Nope.
Do you have...
Yeah, Jake, that's one of those things, man. It's oh yeah, I see. They should just not pop up if you've already done them. Yeah. Agreed. It's one of those things where I believe if there are, it depends on how many survivors populate there. Like, for example, if there's only 1 survivor there, you only get to rescue them once.
Sniper!
If there are 2 survivors there, you get to rescue them twice. Well, it would have been nice to take out a few more of them. Me and our Mike got her at the same time. So I saw some folks mentioning that the Horde is here during this mission, and that is accurate. If you are not careful, you can actually end up with a Horde swarming over you in this part. If you engage in too much combat here, or if you make too much noise, or if you don't get out of here fast enough, it is actually possible to have, yeah, so you can actually see there's a shitload of freaks right there, and you have to stay ahead of them and move through these marauders pretty quickly. Or yes, you absolutely will have the Horde swarm you in this mission.
The last of them. Motherfucker!
We may have a problem. One of them is, yeah, see, oh, gotcha. They don't normally go up those steps there. That could have caused a complication.
That's right, boys. I'm busy.
Hey, asshole! We can see you!
All the hard work for us.
Yeah, come on.
We killed him! Fire!
Mike, would you mind putting a suppressor on that, sir? He's not going to push up, is he? Yeah, we'll have to take out this other guy back here before Mike will move up. That could be problematic.
Yeah, keep on running around.
This one is the one we need to take out. There we go. Now Mike will push up with me.
Oh yeah, I'm right behind you.
There's the bikes. Come on.
I see him. They're down! They're down!
Someone's down!
There is another one off to my right. I don't know where they went, but I did see them. I heard you. Oh, wow. Where did you go? She ran up on the roof up there. Come on. Is that it? Okay, Mike's pushing up. We're ready. Let's go.
Now you know why no one goes into Sherman's camp. Addie finds out you're out here risking your ass like this, she's gonna be pissed. Now how would she find out about something like that? Not from me.
Now let's go ahead and loot this guy. He's right there. Nice. Oh, all right. Yeah, you can. I was trying to explain how that works. Like, there are some survivor rescues where you have 4. This is the most I've ever seen. And those, you could theoretically do that survivor rescue event up to 4 times before it bugs out. But if it's one of the survivor rescue events that only has 1 survivor, you only get to rescue them once. After that, it will bug out for the rest of your playthrough. And I believe it might not necessarily be intentional, where they planned it that way, but I do feel like it's one of those things that's kind of there so that you can't just farm them for trust over and over.
The good folks of Sherman Camp did was stop caring about anyone but themselves and their
I
own.
was trying to look over at the chat. End up wrecking the bike.
Between you and what you need. Skizzo wants to kill Rippers because he don't think they're human anymore. They don't count.
Just a sec, Jake. Let me get back to the camp and we'll have a look at that comment there.
I won't have it.
I don't want to wreck the bike and die in my permadeath run by wrecking the bike, looking at the chat. Okay, so Jake says, if there's multiple survivors, but I fail the first one and they die, does it come back since there's multiple?
That's what he likes to call me. He thinks I'm going to get everybody killed.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, are you, Mike? Are you going to get everyone killed?
The freaks aren't going to be around forever. Now, when they're gone, we're going to need some folks around here to help pick up the pieces.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, look, hey.
I probably was. Yeah, you can definitely die from wrecking the bike. Absolutely.
I like Tucker
have done before.
Copeland and his goddamn truthers. All right, but here's the thing, Deke. I'm not going out of my way to kill any of them. I've had my share of killing.
Even if Carlos comes for you?
My truce will hold.
And it might have, if not for Skizzo and Deacon. All right. Got the recipe for attractors. Nice. And we need car alarms. On Herod's birthday. Okay.
I used to be a cop.
No, Mike, I ain't gonna bet on that. Your truce ain't gonna hold. Yeah, for once I agree with Skizzo. The Rippers, they ain't human.
Yeah, in fact, Mishko, I've had NPCs die because I hit stuff like if you have Lisa on the bike or if you have Boozer on the bike, and you wreck the bike bad enough, it can kill them and fail the mission because of it.
Calling my name.
Yeah, I bet younger Iron Mike was one hell of a hellraiser, yeah. I think there's a line where he says, I raised some hell in my day, I think.
That should do it.
I would like, Tyler Wolf, I see your comment there on Twitch. I would like to have seen attachments and a slightly more detailed modification system for the weapons. Not over the top, but I would love to be able to say, put a red dot sight on the crossbow. Or something like that, you know. Yeah, I think, who was it? Somebody said in the chat just a little while ago, it would be nice to be able to craft a suppressor or at least carry a couple of extras on the bike, yeah. Saddlebags should also refill your suppressors, or you should be able to have like at least an upgrade where you can keep saddlebags in the keep suppressors in the saddlebag. Even if it's like an additional upgrade you have to purchase, I would be okay with that. Iron Mike might have been a hellraiser back in the day, but when he takes Deacon over the pass to Crater Lake, he drives like an old lady. Yeah, that he does.
Deke. What's been keeping you away so long?
Blair, you are looking fine today.
Yeah, right. The merchant can have multiple suppressors in stock, but you can still only buy one. And if you find one out in the wild, you have to completely deplete the one you currently have equipped. You have to waste ammo completely depleting the suppressor you have equipped before you can pick one up in the wild. That's a little bit frustrating. I think you should be able to just like pick up the fresh one for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, it would be interesting if you could craft your own suppressors.
See you around.
The rock chuck is fun, yeah. The only problem I have with the rock chuck is just you unlock it so late in the game. It's really only useful on a New Game Plus playthrough. You only get to use it for like a couple of minutes on a normal run. What do you say we go ahead and... Nah, we're not going to go get that suppressor yet. I'm going to wait until we get the mission to go see Boozer at the farm.
Go check him. Hope he's awake.
And then we'll head up there and do that. Wolves? Yeah, I'll take some wolves.
Yeah, Mike, this is Deke.
Heard you brought in Shane Riley, but when I went to the shack to question him, he wasn't there.
About that, Mike. I tried to bring him in. I really did, but he, put up a hell of a fight. So he didn't leave me much choice, Mike. He didn't.
You remember what I said?
I hear freakers.
Yeah, Mike, I remember.
Lost Lake out.
Thanks, Ricky.
Do I have to deal with freakers before I loot the wolves? I may have to deal with some freakers first. Yeah, Elijah, I agree. The MG55 magazine upgrade is after you've killed most of the hordes. It's pretty much only useful on a New Game Plus. But sometimes your magazine upgrades don't carry over to New Game Plus. So it can be useful if you reset the hordes on your current playthrough. It's nice having that extended magazine, but it's not super useful for the rest of that playthrough. Yeah, you can carry 10 growlers and one suppressor.
Captain Corey! Get Captain Corey! Just
Yeah, agreed. Get the original. If you have to pick, if you don't currently own Days Gone and you're trying to decide what version to buy, I would honestly get the original version of Days Gone, especially if you're playing on a PlayStation 5. so far, my favorite experience with Days Gone has been the original version of Days Gone on a PlayStation 5. That has been the most stable version that I've played so far.
Deke? Hey, we got a job for you.
Ricky, hey, okay. Yeah, I'll check in. Deacon out.
I don't want to waste my suppressor. Fuck it. I really don't want to waste my suppressor. Looking out for a wire trap here. Okay. Moving on to the mission. Which one is this? Oh, shit, we have multiples here. That's okay. Seeds for the spring. Could use a hand. Go check on Boozer. And on Herod's birthday. This is the one we're actually headed for. Yeah, this is the one I was saying. If you do this one at night and you haven't already cleared the hordes, there is a chance that the horde will spawn and take out the Nero guys. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, for people who enjoy the haptic feedback on the PlayStation 5 controllers, that is a pretty cool feature. You know, for people that like that feedback.
One of your beacons, the one outside of Rogue Camp.
Drifter, St. John, I mean...
I do find it highly distracting. It really breaks my immersion and takes me out of the moment when the controller starts vibrating in my hand.
That's why I'm here.
They do sometimes lay proximity bombs. You will sometimes find proximity mines and stuff that the Marauders have set for you. It's just quite often if you're driving by on the bike, you go past it so fast it doesn't drop in time to damage you. Let's see, Robbie McCauley asking, what is your favorite mission in Days Gone? My favorite mission, honestly, is the Iron Butte Horde. The mission to go take on the Iron Butte Horde is my favorite in the game. I love doing the Iron Butte Horde. That's the first horde where I figured out the no shots fired method for a large horde. Because, I mean, of course, the smaller hordes, you can just hide in some... Well, actually, most of the hordes, you can just hide in some bushes and throw attractors and grenades and stuff. And you can take the hordes out, no shots fired. But the Iron Butte Horde was the first of the big hordes that I discovered a method for being able to take it out completely, no shots fired. I love it. Avastov, that is, Captain Caffeine's answer is completely correct. We have to turn off the music for this game because of copyright issues. If we leave the music turned on, we will end up having to share the ad revenue with the creators of the original creators of the songs. You'll notice, excuse me, losing my voice. You'll notice that a lot of video games now, if you go into the settings, they have an option to turn off copyrighted music. They have like streamer-friendly settings where you can turn off the copyrighted music. And I mean, well, and here's the problem, Mike. I see your comment. I'm sure you're mostly just being funny. The problem is, even if you have like 2 seconds of a copyrighted song, then all of the ad revenue for the entire video is shared with the content creator of the song. That, to me, I think is unfair. I'm all about content creators getting paid for their hard work. I want to get paid for my content. I want to get paid for my hard work, man. So I'm all about content creators and artists getting paid for their work. The only problem is if I use 2 seconds of your song, well, I'm only giving you 2 seconds of my ad revenue. And it doesn't work that way. You have to share the entire ad revenue for the entire video. And I think that's just bullshit. So I do turn off all the music in most of the games that I play. Scomer Black Magic, what's up, man? Welcome in. Yeah, going upstairs. That's the easiest way I know of to complete this mission. Go around the back and just go up the ladder. Yeah, true story, man. That's how it works. There's our next skill point. Nice. That means we get Bull Rush now. Yoink. Bull Rush it is. Yeah. I'm sorry? On Herod's birthday.
Oh.
Yeah. Right. Okay, we'll go do, well, I don't know what I want to do this at night, man. I was going to say we'll go and do this and then go back to camp and do that, but give it a shot, man. I guess we'll be okay. I do want to take the suppressor off of the sidearm because we're about to do a bike chase mission where we'll likely have to shoot at him with the sidearm. Obi-Wan Craig Nobi, what's up, man? About to head out, buddy? Yeah, I know you're busting your ass at work right now. They're doing harvest, which is major hard work time. I'm sure you're exhausted. Thank you for being here, man. Yeah, absolutely right, Mike 420. That is 100% correct, man. And it's really frustrating because, like, Claire has had this happen a lot in some of her videos. I haven't had it happen as often in my videos, but, like, you guys know the mission where Deacon goes to burn the little church in Marion Forks. When you do that mission, there's copyrighted music that plays during that mission. And, oh shit, we got a horde and wolves. See, this is why I'm trying not to be out at night. Excuse me, my voice is actually getting a little rough here.
Deke, we need him alive.
I was trying to say, the bit where you go to Marion Forks, and you have to burn that little church, there's copyrighted music that plays in that segment. And sometimes YouTube's algorithm will literally just recognize the cutscene and be like, oh, we know there's copyrighted music that plays during this cutscene. So yeah, we're flagging you for copyright. You're sharing your revenue. It's like, motherfucker, I had the music turned off. What are you talking about? I thought I had wolves on me. But I also had some background noise here. So I wasn't sure if it was the background noise or actual wolves.
Okay, let's see. What's going on here?
Yeah, actually, I think I do need a shot. That's actually a fantastic idea. All right, let's do this. I actually struggled with this one a little bit last time. Oh, and it's much darker now. It's nighttime, so this could be a bit challenging.
No, you're not gonna get away.
You are not. Oh my goodness. All right, let's heal up. I don't know if we'll be able to salvage this one. We're gonna give it a shot. Boy, get your ass back on that bike. All right, let's fucking go, man. What are you doing? I knew I shouldn't have done this at night. Let's go. See what we can do. I don't think I've ever had him get so far ahead of me.
I'm not coming back! You can go to hell!
Their head! My bike! Damn you!
Finally.
Gotcha. That was interesting. We still got him, though.
How's it going, Lynch, man? What, is the camp not feeding you?
Yeah, the wedding scene is copyrighted. It's like it's not just the music, like the whole scene is. But I think it is just that the algorithm recognizes, oh, this cutscene generally has music in it. You're copyrighted. You're sharing your revenue.
Get off of me, you son of a bitch!
Hey, listen to me. Rick is gonna send some men for you. You tell
Deacon Week, that's a good reminder, man. Thank you for putting that reminder in the chat. Folks, do please, please do remember to hit like on the video.
Talking about.
Okay, man, suit yourself.
Hey, Rick,
all right.
I got him. And
yeah, let's get back to camp.
Send someone out here.
Do this. I need a hand mission.
No, I didn't see him.
All right. We'll bring him in. Lost Lake out.
Yeah, really trying to not be out at night during this playthrough as much as possible. Yeah, Mike 420. I was actually thinking about that. I was like, damn, I wish I could remember exactly how she did that. Maybe we should have tried her don't use the bike method for this mission.
Deacon, good to see you.
Blair, you are looking fine today.
Okay.
Yeah, riding at night or in the fog. Heck yeah. Now, what did we use? Did we use a med kit? We used a med kit and possibly a bandage as well. So I'm low med kit and bandage.
Hey, Deke.
Let's go fix up the bike. 8+ freakers spawned right outside the MMU. Yeah, man, the freaks come out at night for sure.
Camper's life.
That is no joke.
I'm here if you need me.
Okay, now let's go do this one. Let's check in on Boozer real quick. See, it's interesting because in this scene, Boozer seems like he's in pretty good spirits, you know? Like he's cracking jokes, he's adjusting, you know? But then in the next couple of missions, it's like, oh, actually, he is not doing so hot. He's like really not coping well.
He can't have visitors just yet, but I could really use a hand.
Okay, I'll see you later.
I'll be here. Hey, Doc, seriously though, will I be able to play piano after all this is over?
Very funny, William. Lay down.
Okay. I can play chopsticks. No, seriously, I could. I'd be like...
5 reachers and 3 breakers, yeah. Smoke bombs. Smoke bomb and the executioner skill. I've been able to take out 3 breakers with 1 smoke bomb. And I've been able to, several times, I've taken out, you have like a breaker and a reacher on you at the same time. 1 smoke bomb. You get both the breaker and the reacher if you have the executioner skill.
I just thought you should know.
Raekwon, got the day off tomorrow? Nice, man, nice. Boozer was good till Deegan made fun of him at the farm,
yeah. Seems like he's getting better.
Smoke bombs for the win. You got it. Okay, so the next one would be going to the dam with Ricky. Yeah, he's on painkillers, yeah. Hey, Appalachian Fishing Club. Yes, actually, that is true. In the remaster, if you are on a New Game Plus playthrough, there are locations throughout the game where you find the Growler minigun. As my understanding is, it generally spawns near locations where hordes are likely to spawn. I used Boozer's shotgun in the tunnel in the very first mission and at Crazy Willie's.
All right.
That's it.
Okay. Let's go.
I would much rather have the auto shotgun. It's interesting. You can have the fucking auto shotgun unlocked before you get Boozer's shotgun unlocked. Why would you ever run with Boozer's shotgun if you could have the auto shotgun instead?
Deacon St. John, how have you been?
Yeah, he's got an auto shotgun sitting beside him at the cabin. Yeah. All right, folks, that is actually it for me for tonight. I'm going to go hang out with Claire for a little bit. It's getting kind of late here. But the next mission would be to go into the Cascades with Ricky and do that where we go do the electric power plant and stuff. That's kind of a long mission. Plus the ride back to Lost Lake. It takes a while. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and shut it down for the night. Thank you all so much for being here. It's been a great stream. We got a lot done, actually. We've done a lot of story missions, and that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get through the main story missions here so that we can go ahead and push forward to riding Nomad, because that's what's coming next. the preparation for riding Nomad and then the actual riding Nomad. We'll be doing that probably, I don't know, it might take us like 2 more episodes to get to that point, 2, possibly 3, because I intend to clear the Iron Butte region of ambush camps and stuff like that as well. So we'll have to see 2, maybe 3 more episodes before we get to ride Nomad. But yeah, man, I'm done. Thank you all for being here. Shit, I don't have anything interesting or creative to say. Thank you all and good night. We'll see y'all next time, man.